Hi guys, welcome to Grandma's Book Nook. Today we're going to read a story called Merry Christmas, Davy by Brigitte Weninger and Eve Tharlet. This shows Davy's family. Father, Mother, Dinah, Dickie, Dan, Davy, Donnie, Daisy, and Nicky. Christmas was coming. The woods were buried under a thick blanket of snow, but the rabbit family was safe and warm inside its burrow. Father Rabbit sat in his armchair and told the children all about Santa Claus. "What does Santa Claus like us to do?" he asked finally. "He likes us to be good," said Davy. "And to help one another," said Donnie. "And to share things," added Daisy. "And be kind and loving," said Big Brother Dan. "I see you all have been paying attention," said Father, smiling. "Now it's time for bed." The next day, Davy stayed indoors. He didn't want to go outside because it was so cold. He sat by the window with Nicky, his toy rabbit, waiting for the rest of the family to come home. Davy saw a tiny bird hopping up and down, pecking the snow. "Look, Nicky, he's trying to find something to eat," said Davy. "But he won't find anything. The snow is too deep. Poor little bird." Davy saw more birds nearby. Their feathers were fluffed up to keep out the cold, and they all looked hungry. Davy remembered what Father had said last night. "Santa Claus likes us to help one another. I'll go find some food for the birds," he said. Davy ran into the larder and looked around. He saw a big sack of corn. The birds would like that. He lifted the heavy sack down from the shelf and carried it outside. Where could he put the corn, he wondered, so that it wouldn't get covered by snow? The snow wasn't so deep under the old pine tree, so Davy scattered the corn there. "Now the birds will have enough to eat," he said, as he carried the empty sack back into the burrow. He saw the deer. "The poor deer," said Davy. "How can they find any grass under such deep snow? They need my help too." Davy grabbed a bundle of sweet-smelling hay and hauled it over to the edge of the woods. Davy thought of the other woodland animals. Wild pigs' food lay buried under the snow, and the squirrels were sure to have trouble finding their hidden stores. Davy filled his little red hood with apples, carrots, and acorns, and ran over to the pine tree once again. "There," Davy said to himself. "Mother and Father will be so pleased with me for helping the animals. Santa Claus will be happy, too." He could hardly wait for his family to come home. They soon returned to the burrow. "Hello, Davy," said Mother. "Have you been good?" Then she noticed the larder door was open and saw a half-empty shelves. "Davy," she cried, "where has our food gone?" I gave it to the hungry animals," Davy stammered. "Are you crazy?" shouted Dan. "What are we going to eat all winter?" Davy hadn't thought of that. He turned to his father. "You said we should help others and share things and love one another. We had so much, and the animals out there had nothing, so I..." Davy's eyes filled with tears. "Wah!" wailed Daisy. "Davy has given our food away. Now we're going to starve." "Dinah hungry," squeaked their baby sister. And Donnie muttered, "What a fool." "Don't say that," said Father. "Davy meant well, and he is right. We had a lot, and the animals have very little, so we shared our food. But don't worry, we won't go hungry." "That's true," said Mother. "Things could be worse. If we be careful, our food will last until spring. What's important is that we love and help each other now. Will you all promise to do that?" "We will," they all promised. Time flew by until Christmas. Everyone was very careful not to waste any food. Sometimes Davy didn't even eat all his share. He took the last few crumbs over to the pine tree and scattered them on the ground. He didn't want the animals to think he had forgotten about them. Then it was Christmas Eve. The rabbits were decorating their Christmas tree when they heard a loud knock on the door. "Who could it be? Is it Santa Claus?" whispered Daisy. Davy certainly hoped it was. He ran to the door. But when he opened it, he saw birds, deer, squirrels, and wild pigs standing outside. One of the birds chirped, "Davy, dear friend, we are so grateful to you for helping us, and we want to give you a Christmas present." He held out a twig laden with berries. "Next summer, we birds will show you where the sweetest berries grow," he said, "and you can pick as many as you want." One of the deer gave Davy a small bundle of wheat. "We deer will show you fields of beautiful wheat." The squirrels had brought some mushrooms. "We squirrels will show you where the biggest mushrooms grow," they said. And a wild pig dropped some carrots and an apple at Davy's feet. "We pigs know where to find the juiciest apples and the fattest carrots," he grunted. "Merry Christmas, Davy!" cried all the animals. Then they slipped quietly back into the woods. "Look what my friends brought," Davy said to his family. They carried the gifts indoors and laid them under the Christmas tree. These look delicious," said Davy. Mother smiled. "Now I have enough apples and berries to bake a Christmas cake," she said. "Dinah hungry," squeaked the baby. Davy put a berry in her mouth. "Try this, Dinah," he said. "Next summer, you can have lots more. My friends will show us where all the nicest things grow. And we will have so much food that we will share it with the animals again. No one will be hungry next winter," said Mother. Then they hugged each other and said, "Merry Christmas, everyone. Merry Christmas, Davy." The end. Very good story about giving, right? And sharing. Giving to those who don't have as much as we do. So next time you see somebody in need, maybe there's something you can do to help. Have a great day. Love you guys. Bye.